Whoop, whoop. What's up, Bearcats and Jug of Bros? We're here hanging and chilling. It's Monday night. It's the HMG Monday Night Raw Watch-Along. Oh, man. How's everybody doing tonight? Yeet, yeet. Kicking off with some Raw tonight. And I got the tweet out. Hey, what's up, Liz? Good to see you. Whoop, whoop. Hope all's well. And we got a run-in. It's Raw, BV. What is up, pal?
What's up, buddy? What's going on? I try to get this thing fired up. It keeps wanting me to go watch some stupid fucking trailer, but here we go. How are you, man?
Doing good. Man, dude, Russo got everybody. He got him.
Yeah, we didn't get to talk about that today on Monday Locker Room. We had, with good cause, we had very special guests. The one, the only, the hustler, Rip Rogers, was on with us. So anyone who hasn't got a chance to check that out live, you can obviously go right here to the Hobby Media Group YouTube page. Click on that live section, Monday Locker Room. I'm going to, as we're sitting here doing this, I'm going to update the thumbnail so it's easy to find there with the hustler right there on the graphic. But hustler fashion, baby. There's only one and only hustler. So we just kind of throw out a topic. A lot of him and Ben having a conversation. You know how it is, man. When you're the greenie, the young one in that locker room with those vets in the car, you just sit back and shut up. And I enjoyed the ride, front row seat for a conversation like that. But yeah, Russo, huh? How about that, man? He's going to JCW and doesn't look like he's clowning around.
Nope.
Taking care of business.
Yeah, they posted a clip on their Instagram that it starts with Big Vito beating up Steven Flo. You ever seen that guy? He went viral for a little bit because of his entrance music.
I know who he is. I follow them because I've got some friends that work and tour with them. So I always want to show that kind of support there, especially one David Barnabas Spector. If you guys haven't checked him out, hands down, since Ben has retired, the best manager out there in professional wrestling, indies, bigs, anywhere. The guy is freaking incredible. David Barnabas Spector, check him out. Great to see him touring there. But yeah, Big Vito, man, how about that? A good spot for him, and it really ties in with now the mob involvement that we're seeing in professional sports. And now we got a real life mob boss there in JCW.
That could be what they're playing off of because he said he's going to touch like hot button stuff like that, and that's like fresh off the presses right now.
Well, that's an insider from us here. So,
yeah, and during the beatdown, Russo comes out and says, "Vito, knock it off. I said none of that thug shit while we're here."
All right, we get the World Championship. We had the recap here. Well, Raul, what you think? We'll kind of talk about Mr. Russo and his venture going forward there throughout the my drop. So I got first hour with you, right? And then you and Vet are going to be talking a little TNA, Total Nonstop Action.
Yep, although that's probably going to be another short show because it was...
Well, yeah, dude, what is up with that? You come off the biggest show of your existence. Record-breaking. You're hotter than ever around the world. People got focused on you here, and you run a freaking clip show? Come on!
I don't know what they're thinking. Like, they've done this before. They've done this like at least the last 2 years.
You think maybe that's it then? Because they're like, well, we've been doing this. Let's take a break. You know, it's like after our Super Bowl, then we'll reset. But you didn't have this momentum, this eyes, this attention on you.
Yeah, I think they were kind of been treating it as like a season finale, take a break, and then come back.
Yeah, you know what? That's a big mistake for them.
Yeah, right now it's a mistake.
I hope it doesn't come back, bite them too much. The hammer in the house over there in the chat. Let me ask you this here. Let's go, Brandon. All right, we're getting the yeet. This is over. This is over. This entrance is freaking over. Last week, kissing the baby. What a great, just for them, because they're looking for that pop. They're selling those promo packages to these Metropolises and everything else, these sponsors. But man, when Jay won that battle royal, it was almost like the crowd was like deflated. It died. Like, here we go. But because it was such a high, man, when they thought Dominic was going to win that thing, the place went crazy last week.
I think the crowd wants some fresh faces. I mean, we've seen Jay for 15 years now. He's been on TV for 15 years.
I think and exactly there. And you have an opportunity that is presented to you. Make chicken salad out of chicken shit. You lost Seth Rollins. You had to vacate that championship. This is your chance to push that envelope, to step out off the edge and go forward with something different. And they just gave us the same old, same old.
Yeah, you could easily have done a one-off with Dom. It looks like, the Judgment Day is going to help him, but then that's when it ends up doing like the face turn where they kind of screw him over.
Or just, they're in there against Punk, who is the legend, who's seen it all, done it all, and just have and maybe that's your catalyst. That begins, all right, they weren't able to help him this time, but man, it would have been huge, even PR-wise, great crossover, all of that, to have Dominic Mysterio versus CM Punk for this belt. Or even LA Knight. Just almost anybody except for this match, I think.
You see the hang on.
I mean, it's there. The heat is over. It is there. But when the bell rings, people lose interest in Jey Uso. Right, if it's that's a fair right or wrong, whatever there, that is, you can see those reactions. Hammerstein, who's being made here? Who are we establishing for the future? Last week in that open, you have a moment where Braun Breaker, that should have been the shedding the breaker, the breakout from the breaker moment. Come out when Pierce is like, Braun Breaker, I need you. And he's like, you don't call me Breaker. My name's Steiner. That would have been a huge push, a huge momentum swing in a direction that he needs. So that whole opening segment last week sucked. You pretty much, you took away the heat from the heels, any hand that they had there, handing that belt over. You emasculated your authority figure once again with the please crap. And then you spend another 15 minutes with the heels trying to get their heat back. So it was a 25-minute shit show. It just killed any energy in a show where you had 3 championships on the line. You had another champion in a spotlight in a battle royal for a number 1 contender. On paper, that should be like one of the greatest shows ever. And they kill it with these dead air segments that take the energy out of the arena.
Yeah,
Souvenir, as we're talking. We're almost 10 minutes in, and they're going to run it. Is he on it back yet?
Yeah, I think he just did.
Okay.
Yeah, and the new heels that just broke out on their own. How much mic time did they get in that long opening segment last week?
Well, and I get you want to
0.
You want to stab. Oh, they did. Yeah, they did.
A little bit, not
at
much.
The beginning there. They got an extra 15, but they didn't do anything. They barely explained anything. We don't have a direction for them. They were left out of that battle royal.
Oh, now they're running it back. Sorry.
Let's say we know we're getting the run back at some point. All right, so we got this here. So we're going on 10 minutes of entrance here. CM Punk's going to take another couple of minutes because we're going to get another big pop out of this thing. And they're going to say neither is going to say anything new about wanting to be champion that we haven't heard from them in forever, ever.
Forever.
Forever, ever.
Forever, ever?
I'm almost hope that happens there at the Saturday Night's Main Event this week, is the Braun boys come out here and beat the living shit out of both of them, and there is no finish to that match. So we still have a vacated title at the end of the night. That's what I'm hoping. And then even on commentary, they're like, "Where's Pierce? Where's Pierce? We need to like have them beating up all security that comes out. Anyone that comes out gets put down by those two,
including and hit the agents too.
Well, oh yeah, all the agents, everybody, Jordan, Helm, all of them. Anyone that comes out there gets beat down. And even then on commentary, be like, "Where's Pierce? We need authority. We need management. We need authority in here." And then go to the back and show that they already got Pierce, that he's laid out in his office, bloodied. And you go off the air with those two just leaving a bloody mess everywhere. Title still vacated. Next night on Raw, maybe you got it. Maybe it's like Triple H has to step in and make an announcement that at Survivor Series we're going to have 4 guys, 1 night tournament, 4 guys, deadly games 2 to decide a champion.
I'm with that. And having Triple H like Jack Tunney would be a good use of him too.
Well, and that's how you would not even, I wouldn't even regularly, but it's that serious that Triple H has to come from his position to step in and make it's that impactful what has happened that Triple H actually has to step in here. Little Puerto Rican booking, man. Hey, I did have a little, I guess I had Mexican tonight, so we'll call that Hispanic. Do Puerto Ricans get mad if you call them Hispanic? I'm not really sure what the protocol is with that. All right, so now we're 11 minutes in with entrances. But Hammer, man, I would have loved to see you in the chat today, Hammer. If you get a little chance, go back to our live tab here on the Hummy Media Group YouTube page. We had Rip Rogers on today with Ben and I, man, and he delivered like only Rip can, man. It was you just set him on a tee and let Rip knock him out of the park. But my biggest pop of the show was because he was like, "I'm really going to try not to cuss, guys," and then like that was out the window like 10 seconds into the show.
And go fuck yourself.
Yeah, right. Which we covered it all, man. We the wrestling headlines. We talked about the gambling scandal with sports and all that. Some government stuff. WWE invading the White House and. I do like that new CM Punk sweatshirt, though. Looks all right.
And just in time for the cold season.
So, yeah, without like actual matches and that to talk about, what are you guys covering on Impact Attack?
Not sure.
Just some good conversation about wrestling in general and the company, or
yeah, we might talk about the latest episode of JCW Lunacy because we did do a watch along of that last night for HMG After Dark.
Oh, very, very nice. Now, so when will the Russo episode air?
That I don't know.
Because you think they would want to hurry up and try to get that out with the word spreading, everybody talking about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I think because the last one that just aired, I think he may have written because it opens with Shaggy and Violent J talking about getting an investor.
Okay. Yeah, so he's been writing for a little bit here.
Right, and the show ended with a huge cliffhanger with Vampiro turning full heel on the promotion and bringing back fired wrestlers Madman Pondo and Mickey Knuckles. Because remember that clip that went viral a little while ago of at a JCW show of this dude getting like legit engulfed, set on fire in the whole entire ring. Apparently Violent J was not there for that show, and when that happened, and he was livid, and he fired them. So then the big swerve was Vampiro bringing him back and turning full heel on JCW.
Okay, all right.
Because I've always listened.
Yeah, Pondo does a lot of work around this area.
I follow my heart, I listen to my gut, and I believe in
I've shared a few locker rooms with him. He's pretty cool.
I've worked a few shows with him. Haven't really had too much interaction, like personally, like one-on-one.
I had a lot of questions coming out here, and your body language answers a lot of them for me. Your actions last week answer a lot of questions from me. I know you got what it takes. I watched you.
Yo, what's up, Lab Rat? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. That's Monday night.
Lab Rat. I haven't seen Lab Rat in a little bit. There's old Zane. Zane always around. So am I wrong here? I mean, these guys are saying absolutely nothing different than what we get from every other promo they have together, right? Every time that they share the ring.
Yep, they're talking a lot and saying nothing.
And if you're listening to you, you're not listening to anybody else. I'm talking to you, Jay. You got what it takes. How far are you willing to go?
How far are you willing to go?
Jim's brother, and I'm certainly not asking little Roman. I'm asking Maine.
Hey, one thing I didn't realize that I honestly didn't realize that Rip was out in Vegas full time now.
Oh, nice.
He's out there helping out at Sinbo D School.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good school out there. And adding a head getting Rip out there, that's awesome. Yeah, was it Sin Bodie, D'Lo Brown, and who else over there? Kenny King?
I believe so.
Like I need air in my lungs. And I know how far I'm willing to
What was
go.
this comment here? Let me see it.
Saturday night's main event. Jey Uso versus CM Punk. When you're face down on the
Harry talk about lowering those prices. What Cornette talk about, they're not catering to it. They have come out and said that they do not want what has always been that bread and butter, that go-to, that everyday working man bring the family. They're not into that anymore. They look at leagues like the NBA, like the NFL, where you see all these stadium renovations. All these cities are asking for all this money for stadium renovations, and they're eliminating the seating for the everyday fan. It's all premium, luxury boxes, all inclusive freaking areas. They are selling in bulk to these corporations, and that's the price model that WWE is going at right now.
Yep, it's messed up. I think.
And it blatantly have said that, they come out and said, this is where we're going. This is our ticket target here. We don't need the rest of you. So a family of four, dad wants to take, the kids, bring a couple friends, or, mom. So let's say take four of you out there. It's going to cost you $1,500 to $2,000 to go to a freaking wrestling match.
And I think they're also trying to corner the market and cheaper wrestling with NXT. I think they're trying to make NXT and TNA like their great value brand.
Are they? Because I saw someone showing the other day that NXT nosebleeds were like $250.
Oof,
that's absolutely insane. I scored some NXT walk up day of. I got two of them top section for like 135 plus some taxes.
Yeesh. Okay, maybe TNA then.
Well, that's where they continue. Where All Elite Wrestling should be jumping on that. And well, they're drowning in their own ignorance. They're not even a family-friendly product. So why do it? But they should be targeting that. And Tony, come out and say, you know what? I know that I've got all the money in the world, but I feel you guys. I'm in touch with the everyday man, the family out there, and we want to embrace you at All Elite Wrestling. These are our value packs. You're going to come to different cities that they don't think deserve professional wrestling. AEW is here for the everyman, the people that made professional wrestling. But nah, it's all about sports in the head, fish tanks. So yeah, Liz, you're right. 20 minutes to run it back for a couple entrances, and that's it. We did no business, zero business for 20 minutes.
Yeah, like they could, like AEW could probably they market themselves as like the what is it, the blue collar wrestling promotion.
Well, that's good. I should say, and you got them for $25. All right, so this is one of our big developments last week, getting the replay package here. I didn't tell you, man, I was a little surprised about this. That AJ and Dragon Lee go over on the Judgment Day as your new tag team champs. Now, Brandon, is there going to be some plans with these guys actually holding this, or are they just play setters for the Braun boys here to come out and get the tag gold?
I think it could be like a placeholder thing. Plus, it'd be with AJ being on his retirement tour, it'd be good heat for them.
No. I'm not talking
All right, so we
about
got Judgment Day here in the back.
Adam Pearce has some sort of vendetta against me. And now Rusev and Penta.
Oh, Jimmy T sending me a message here. See what he's got to say.
Maybe if you weren't such an habitual cheater.
That's heinous because I've never cheated a day in my life. Anyways, now I have to face the winner at Saturday night's main event. So what are we gonna do, guys? What are we gonna do? Are you serious?
Oh, who's the guy at main event? I can miss what they said.
I think it's Rusev and Penta for the #1 contender.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I need to know.
Let them handle theirs. We will focus on ours.
Fortunately, they're not doing that. At least
Oh my God!
there's some they're trying to make, but
All right, she looks amazing. I will give her that. She is hot as fuck. I'll give her that. But if she starts hugging fucking people, she hugged Stephanie like 6 times in those 2 segments. I just want to punch her right in her big old fun jugs there.
never mind. My bad. That's next.
All right, so we got the #1 contenders match here. All right, Penta, who you got, man? Who you got here? Who's going over?
I expect. I'm betting we get a schmaz with the Americanos running in. So with the Dom on the phone, he's just walking away, saying, "Yeah, I need your help."
I think we're going to get a match that's thrown out, and then we're going to get a triple threat.
I think I agree with you on that one.
You think we'll get here? A little DoorDash. Let me ask you here. You're a DoorDash guy. I use DoorDash very, very regularly. Sorry, so we've got DoorDash as official sponsor here at WWE, right?
Looks like it. Yep.
So during these shows, especially for something that's special like Saturday Night's Live coming up, why aren't we getting WWE exclusive DoorDash deals during the events?
Because they're marks, pal. They don't get it. That's easy. Yeah.
You got Wingstop, and if there's a Wingstop in the area, they're going to be on DoorDash. Why don't you have use promo code Dirty Dom at Wingstop or anything else, or one of the pizza places?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Otis from Papa John's.
Or Papa John's is one of theirs, right? So yeah, order from Papa John's there, promo code, and get 20% off. Just do a handful of them, or just do a broad one. Use promo code WWE and get $10 off your order during the event, during these times. Or I tell you what, it would be crazy fun, run a huge DoorDash ad with it. And you don't know what city it's in, you don't know anything like that. But there is a celebrity WWE legend dasher. And if he brings you your order, you just randomly give one out, and X-Pac shows up at your door with your order, then you win an all paid to WrestleMania or something like that for 4 people.
That'd be pretty, dude. That's pretty sweet.
I'm saying I got news for you, man. That's all it's going. I'm sure it's fat marks that are wasting their fucking money. They could give away a bunch of tickets to the Saudi one because that might be the only way they get people to go over there. I know it's going to be sold out. I know they're going to have their own people there and all that, but come on. With WWE even coming out and saying, "Oh, we're confident people will travel there." Well, why did you say that? You don't say that about any other city. Hey, it's us on the YouTube watch along. I want to go to our channel. We haven't done any business yet, right? For setting up war games or anything like that?
Nah, nothing.
I know they're running the ads for it and everything.
Well, I think they had a plan in place that involved Seth Rollins, but okay, that's out the window.
Right. I mean, that would have made sense. You know, him, the Vision. You could toss in like a Drew McIntyre, maybe a dirty, another heel or something like that. But no, that's all out the window. Hey, the LA Galaxy in the house, right? Are they a soccer team, right?
Yeah, still got time.
What happened?
Build the war games. They still got plenty of time, even with the rewrites.
It's at the end of the month, right? Something like that. So we got about a month for the war games. But I mean, it's living on the gimmick. I mean, why aren't we getting something going here?
And now we have a showdown to decide who is going to be the next number one contender for Dirty Dog. Fired up, and that is a man I would not want to be in the ring with at the best of times. Good luck tonight, Penta.
Oh, right ahead. Trying to have a hot start here as Penta.
All right, match underway here. Number one contendership on the line. Little clash of styles here. The ultimate luchador and a big old no bread, no water, just meat brutality of the Rusev. There we go. Pretty smart. Slow it down. Slow it down. Don't get into that pacing of Penta. Hold on. There we go. Ring awareness. Know to cut him off.
Opportunities at times, and it come to blows on more than one occasion in recent weeks. So it's a good chance to put a rival in the rear view mirror so you can focus fully on Dirty Dog and the intercontinental. That's what Penta does.
Maybe he does.
What happened? I got my tab closed. I'm over here on the YouTube page doing some uploads.
Oh, whatever. I just made a joke about Rusev hating Latino wrestlers. Hey, yo!
To get Rusev down in the first place and keeping him down is a whole other battle. All his way.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, here we go, John.
All right, we go. But to try to get a little momentum going, and again, pretty smart playing to his strengths here, slowing it down.
All right, good seeing you, Todd. Have a good rest of your night. Whoop, whoop.
30 seconds, just one punch. All the high-flying ability of Penta. Just direct old-fashioned smash mouth style of Rusev has swung the pendulum back in his favor. This is such an interesting mix of styles to see these two going at it. It's always interesting watching Rusev operate behind the scenes.
All right, Rusev gets it back in the ring here on the charge. The big man into the corner there, full body.
Just a week ago that he was up against
Oh, man. Penta quick to turn things around. Looking to play for the win.
Let me kick out at 2. Superior movement of Penta, even when he's up.
Oh, I'll tell you also on this episode, there is something I am looking forward to. We learned this on Friday night. I can't believe this is something that I'm saying I'm excited about inside of WWE or really anywhere, but is the women's tag division. The champs are supposed to be on Raw tonight.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah,
So-
when was the last time? When was the last time they were on Raw?
Well, they've been pretty occupied. Charlotte and Bliss over there doing some good things for that division together over on SmackDown. But it was put out on SmackDown this past week that Bayley had said, hey, you forget about us over here. We got some teams that were interested in talking to the champs. But I tell you what I'm really interested in, because I thought last week was one of the best pieces that WWE put out for the week. And that was the vignette with the Kabuki Warriors. And now that you got Carrie seems to be all on board, there is the no questioning.
Yep, so yeah, the heel turn's complete, pal.
Yeah. That promo package they put together last week, man, I enjoyed that, man. It was pretty intense. And that's the way that they should be doing some different things, not some stupid interview segment backstage. Very nice production put together, poignant. It had the perfect setting for the message they wanted to deliver. And Asuka right now, arguably right up there amongst the top 3 performers, knows what to do. I'm obviously what she can do in the ring is one time she's, one of the greatest females to ever do it. But hitting on that character work, her promo stuff here, body language, next level from her right now.
Yeah, she's like basically coming like a, what was it, like Mama-san?
I guess so. It sounds right. That sounds right, Brandon. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. So I hope we get we'll open up with Bayley and Bird Girl doing their thing with the champs, but then I hope the Kabuki work, because they put everybody on notice last week. So I hope that we get some kind of interaction tease there. Sadly, it's crazy to say. I don't say sadly, but crazy to say that one of the more intriguing things going on inside this company right now is a women's tag division. Not any of the women's singles stuff, but it's the women's tag division. And in the women's tag division right now, this isn't saying that it's hitting on all cylinders, that it's that great, but just how much more entertaining and further it is ahead of the men's tag divisions, which are an absolute joke.
Yeah, just for how do y'all mess that up?
Yeah, I obviously I watch. I couldn't even tell you anything that's going on inside the tag. Well, we just were talking about a little bit of surprise that they put the belts on AJ Lee and Dragon Lee, or AJ Styles, not AJ Lee. AJ Styles. I was getting caught up in it because it's what Punk jokingly called him last week, AJ Lee. But Styles and Dragon. But I guess New Day's still doing their morning thing. You get the War Raiders just kind of floating around. Is there anything else there? And the SmackDown division is just as pathetic.
The SmackDown, we got Wyatt 6.
Yeah, Wyatt 6 are getting ready to engage, and I'm guessing what they're doing with them. Jimmy keeps going to this just terrible point out there under the bus. He's like, "Oh, that'll be the War Games, the Wyatts and the family." I said, "No, that it's such a terrible idea that might actually be what they do. But those guys should be nowhere near that match. That is not a marquee. That is not the. I think what they'll do with those guys is that Friday night there in San Diego, whereabouts they're around there for SmackDown. That'll probably be like hey, it's our traditional Survivor Series match.
Got another run in, pal.
I told you I was going to throw him under the bus, and there he is.
What the fuck, man? No.
Yeah. I was just telling everybody about your terrible thought where you're going to jinx you or you're thinking jinxing about my family tree in the War Games.
Actually, you weren't the only one that jinxed me. Even a few others in the chat on the wreckage, I got jinxed as well. But yeah.
That's why I thought you were doing that. So speaking of a little plug there, Jimmy's going to be running the ship tomorrow for I Like It Raw. I'm going to do a little appearance there with him as Ray's feeling under the weather, and then it'll be Jimmy running the ship again with the vet for NXT for Next Level.
Are you going to join us actually too for the next level?
I would love to. Yeah, I don't know why, but I was sitting there. I took like 2.5 pages of notes during Halloween Havoc.
Well, speaking of, I don't know why. I don't even know why I watched it, but luckily I did. So you know what I mean. But I enjoyed it personally.
Well, I mean, Brandon watches it because he's so gracious and he doesn't watch along and host. And me and you watch it because Saturday night we're losers and don't have anything else to do.
Well, hey, it was Saturday daytime for me. So
yeah,
you know what I mean.
So instead of going out, it was Sunday for you, wasn't it?
See, he jinxed it too. Zane said it as well. That's what I was going to say. He said, does that mean you're going to be? He said it in the chat. It's funny.
It's not jinxing.
No, I'm not going to be on.
It's not jinxing you. I don't know which is worse. Big Ray being, have to deal with being sick, or you having to watch all this WWE product. So
luckily I did watch. I did watch the PLE, and now I will watch NXT. But I was going to point out.
Go ahead, bud.
Oh, well, go ahead. You say because it's off the subject.
Oh, I was going to change subject too, but up here we got we got a near fall kick out. Last second there, number one contendership, Penta, so close to putting down the big man.
We know Penta's going to win this, 100%. But did you guys notice in the first segment?
A throw out, and we end up with a triple threat.
Maybe. I can see that too, possibly. Unless Dom gets involved somehow. But did you guys notice in the first segment of Raw how I think Jey Uso actually forgot his words for a moment?
Well, I don't know how he would have forgotten them because they basically said the same thing that they always say to each other for the past year.
I'll tell you why I know that, because if you see Punk, he started mimicking the words so he could recite them. You know what I mean? Like Punk was saying his promo.
Whoa! We got the Grande Minis. The Minis are here.
The Minis. One's got to be El Generico.
That should be it, dude. No, that's what they should start referring to them as the Grande. What's mini in Spanish? The El Mino Americanos. That's what we got.
Who are these two? Is it who I think it is? Is it Dunn and friggin'
Dunn and Bate? Yeah,
and Bate. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
So basically, Europeans masquerading as Americans, masquerading as Mexicans.
True. That's actually funny when I think about it now.
It's an enigma.
It is an enigma, absolutely. What about Gable? Shouldn't he be ready by now to come back?
They might just be waiting for just an opportune time. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays into it.
Yes, I don't think anybody expected this character to get over like it did with the way Kaiser's playing it.
I agree, but have you noticed they're trying to cool him down a little bit too, I feel like?
No, I mean, I don't think that they're trying to cool him down. It's maybe they just don't really know the direction that they exactly want with him here.
I'm hoping that's what it is.
Uh-oh, look at that medicine face pop up. You do not want to see that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, walks right into that side thrust kick. All right, go. The minnows have got him.
So what does this mean? Rusev's now going to be a babyface?
No, it means Penta's about to get fucking
I hope
bitch.
so. Oh, maybe not. We got a tag team match for next week, boys.
Yep.
I bet you.
Yep. Tag team match, player.
Well, we still need a number one contender. They're supposed to have a match with Dom coming up this weekend, this Saturday. So we're gonna have
I
to
think you
get
called it Rick triple
rolling
threat.
on that. Well, I think you set that up because you had Dom eliminate both of those guys from the Rumble last week, so they did a little of that business inside of the Rumble or the Battle Royal.
Someone's ahead of me for once. Can't believe it. Just by a second.
That's
Not
Brandon, 'cause
even.
I got my volume pretty much down.
Okay,
I'm
wow.
reading-
Brandon's
I'm
in front of
reading
me.
lips.
Usually I'm ahead of him by a mile.
Jackie,
That's interesting.
take your shirt off.
Ooh la la. Harlem Heat. If only. What about Hammer Heat?
The Hammer Heat.
Hammer Heat. That'd be great.
Now, a lot of people are like, did Jey Uso mean to throw out his brother? Did he mean to throw out LA Knight? I don't care about any of that. None of that matters. The bottom line is he's going on to Saturday Night's main event. So what do?
I swear it's like a millisecond ahead. We're almost at the same time, Brandon. You're just a tiny, like not even a second. It's like
to doing the hard thing.
It's like, yeah, there's just like an echo of mine.
yeah, like no shit. It's like an echo, exactly the same.
CM Punk, any single one of it.
As soon as I hear it from you, I'm hearing it right. This, like on mine.
Back to Jackie. I will ask her the question. Do you see this world title around my waist? She will have no choice but to say, yeah. What?
Yeah. What?
I have to accept the isness of me. I am what is with everybody saying.
LA Knight, yeah. Makes you want to oil up
And
boots.
remember, still to come tonight.
Here we go.
Hammond, would you still jump in the ring now? Like I know you're saying you want to right this second, but in all like honesty, would you jump in again if you got the offer?
Hammer never jumped into the ring; he stepped into the ring.
Wow. All right, smart ass. That's true. Technically, you step into the ring. I've heard people say jumping into the ring too.
Some people jump because they jump over the top ropes or something.
There you go. Yeah, they do.
I don't see Hammer using that as an entrance.
No, no.
He would fall over because his third leg would get caught on the top rope.
Oh,
might even get caught on the second rope. Shit, rocking that hammer.
Shit. And just quietly, is that freaking Brock Lesnar? Do you think guys walking into the room?
Where? Oh, I got a commercial.
Oh, bullshit.
All right, so let us know what's going on. Let's
those vignettes. Remember the vignettes that just started playing where we see someone walk into the room?
Yes, WWE's been putting out these like 15-second clips of just somebody's shoes while they're walking.
Well, the latest one right now that you guys didn't see, but I did for whatever reason.
What kind of shoes?
They look. It reminded me of Brock Lesnar, man. He was wearing some sort of black boot or shoe,
Like,
but with
I was
the
gonna say,
jeans.
is it a cowboy boot? I mean,
yeah, it kind of looked like a cowboy boot with jeans over it.
What kind of room is he walking into?
It looked like a business. Like when I say business room, I'm talking about someone high up, like
a meeting, like an office.
Yeah, like someone that's rich. Put it that way.
I'll have to go look these up so I know what we're talking about tomorrow.
There's 4 different videos apparently. I've seen 2 of them now out of the 4.
See, hey, right here, Brandon. It's like use promo code Dirty Dom for Wingstop on door. I mean, I don't understand why they're not putting these things together.
True.
Well, that's a good call, Liz. Yeah, Santos Escobar.
Yeah, I thought initially it would be Santos Escobar.
Yeah,
but then who's the guy with the jeans? Liz. And just quietly, Liz, you sound exactly like how I imagined you would sound. That's weird. I've never heard a voice, but it's like it sounded familiar.
What?
Let me correct myself. She was on Vet's stream like a couple days ago.
Oh, okay, very nice.
And they're playing games together.
Woo!
I'm serious. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing.
What game were they playing? Leisure Suit Larry?
Oh, man, I forgot. Liz, what game were you playing again? I forgot, man. And Zane, I just want to answer. Oh, there we go. Little Nightmares 3. And Zane, I know. You were right. Even RBV said it to me earlier. He goes, "You're gonna be on the next level." I'm like, "Nah,
I just gathered that from popping in and out of the wreckage the other day because I thought some of the people in the chat were talking about it, that you had said you were going to be on there.
No, yeah, because Zane said in the chat, "Does that mean I'm going to be on this week?" Blah blah blah. And
No,
I'm like, "Nah,
he
hell
didn't.
no."
He didn't. That was a swerve. He's going to JCW.
I see that. Well, I thought he was going with NWA.
Yeah, you got the swerve, you mark.
So that was a swerve.
Yeah, you bought into it.
No, that was a rumor. That was, I think the timeline is that started as a rumor because Vince confirmed that he's going back to write for a company, but didn't say what it was. Disco and Conan threw out their TNA or MLW, and that kind of ran from there. It got mentioned during the last Bro Down, and Vince kind of sarcastically laughed it off and said, "Yeah, they nailed that one."
Yeah, he never said anything. Everybody jumped on it like, "Oh, he confirmed it." But Mr. what's the guy that he does that show with, Mr. Davis, was like, "Yeah, they said NWA or they said MLW," and Vince just was like, "Yeah, they know." Oh, I thought maybe you knew, Jimmy.
I didn't. I didn't even look into it properly. I just saw it on Twitter. You know what I mean?
So, all right. I'll feel cool. I'll feel cool here. Damn, I knew it weeks ago.
You prick! You don't even tell me.
Well, I mean, it didn't really come up in conversation. We never talked about where he was going.
Well, I didn't know.
I would have told you, but I mean, the only reason I knew is because I happened to ask Ben.
I know. I just got a mark. I am now. I just got marked. Literally.
Vince also revealed it in August on one of his Patreon exclusive shows.
Did he? I am a member of the Russo side of things of Channel Attitude. You know, the brand.
All right, what are these two meatheads doing today, huh?
Oh, really? This was Little Nightmares is what got you to watch his streams, vet streams. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
And I want you to give me a match with that man tonight. Well, I've already gone, and you already have a match with that man tonight. And if you don't mind getting on your gear, that match is coming up very soon.
So you got him a match, and you're just telling him?
Yeah, I know. That's pretty bad, to be honest. I mean,
I could have told you this hours ago, so you could have like got your gear on, you know, you got like ready.
Why are they laughing? Because I missed that part there. What are they laughing about?
Heyman told him that it's good, that this is a good show, that it's good creative, and they were laughing.
Okay. Ah, wow. That's something I didn't know as well. That's pretty cool, man. And I'm talking about Liz, that is. Charles, they're trying, bro. They're trying to make a couple of guys at least when it comes to the Bronson and Bronsons, as in Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed.
What about me? Can I join them? I should be their manager then.
And laugh like little girls, like
Bronson and Bronson.
One, two, Freddy.
Look at it. Speaking of, here's little Chinese girls or Asian girls.
Be China. Hey, they're Japanese, not Chinese.
I said Asian. I corrected myself.
It's all right. Everyone calls Asians the one thing here too. You were used to anyway.
All right, here we go.
Go make some competency mechanics. Hey, Frank, what's cracking, bro? How you doing? Nobody messes with Oscar.
Yeah, 914 days. Damn.
That's true, Hammer.
You have babies now, me too.
You do the laugh better than me, though, man. Rick, okay, do it one more time.
Well, we don't have any of the girls up there that do it.
Oh,
there's
come
Carrie.
on.
She does it a little bit. Tune in tomorrow for that. We got because EO's hurt, right? She's out, man.
Who? What? Who?
Isn't EO like kayfabe like written out right now?
Charles, do I understand what you're talking about? You're talking about mechanics and carpenters in the ring? If that's what you're talking about, then yes, I do understand what you're talking about. I wasn't thinking literally like mechanics or carpenters. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I love that they do this after the tweets with Goldberg calling her some girl. Asuka isn't some mother fluffing girl. She definitely isn't. I agree. Come on, Charles. Did you doubt me that much, bro? Come on. Of course I knew, man, but I'm glad we're on the same page. Did you really think for a minute that I thought literally mechanics and carpenters? Heck, we need some builders too. Bring me some what do you glazers, pal? I need some glazers.
Get me Jesus.
Yeah.
Bob the Builder.
Yeah.
Instead of leaving, you jump back in there, and the two of you.
That new tat that
person hit
that
me this
fucking
morning.
Finn Balor's got is the worst.
So you two have a choice. Because tonight,
Where is it? Just that little design on his arm.
You can see right now.
Yeah, that's
That T-shirt sucks. Who came up with that?
Yeah, that's terrible.
What's this? Oh, that, yeah. Looks like the Fanatics logo.
Might have been them because they're handling. Aren't they kind of involved in that?
Yeah, yeah, they are technically. They should put
second
a
of
fin.
all, it's like 3 sizes too big for him.
Yeah.
What is it?
Maybe
A large?
fin would have been better, like an actual fin from a fish. I mean, come on.
You've been drinking.
Nah, I'm straight as a fucking stick. Actually,
It is North American Beer Day today here.
it is.
No, I guess
Maybe
I
need to
learned
get
that
one.
earlier.
If I drink a Japanese beer, would that make me anti-American?
No, you need to get
No,
yourself
right.
a,
No.
you need to get yourself a Foster's. Foster's
No.
is Australian beer. Come on, Jimmy, get yourself a big 32-ounce Foster's.
Fuck that.
Be a real Aussie.
You know what, Frank? I agree with you, bro. NXT has definitely been better in terms of stories. I think Raw though is better than SmackDown in watching shit.
I will tell you this though, man. I like in my notes. God, man, they miss so much shit at Halloween Havoc. Brandon, I
There
saw
was a
you
lot
were,
of botches, bro. A lot of botchery going on.
Yeah, that always happens, you know, when you got the
That was
minors,
really
but,
bad.
But I mean, just what Brandon was talking about, like how like you got Slim Jim as a major sponsor, and you're not using like the old classic Slim Jim sets. You know, the big pumpkin.
True, for Halloween Havoc. And was
He
even
did.
Slim Jim even like a thing for that show? It wasn't.
Yeah,
really.
it was but I mean, even
I think
like
there's on the
classic-
tables.
Only on the tables. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
but like the classic Slim Jim like sponsorship at Halloween Havoc.
It was
you remember, like,
everywhere on the
yeah, it was like
turnbuckles,
the
like on the
wrinkles
poster.
were red and yellow.
Right.
You know, just think, you know, going back and watching Eddie and Ray when they had such a
It
great
was
classic
Slim
that
Jim's
elevated-
Halloween Havoc for crying out loud, if you remember.
Yeah, well, you know, the reason behind that, Bischoff had talked about that. You know, a lot of people thought, fan-wise, Starrcade was like their WrestleMania, their World Series, Super Bowl, whatever. But
Right.
Bischoff had talked about from a management, from an office standpoint, that Halloween Havoc was the most important show because you're into that last part of the year. That's where you're buying, that's where you're selling your product and lining up your deals for the next year's sponsors and your business-to-business partners. So you
Makes
want to
sense.
make sure that they're being showcased. That's why they put Slim Jim so prominent out there. You know,
It
to say,
makes
hey,
total
we can
sense,
do this
man.
for your companies. Let's partner on this. We need you a sponsor with World Championship Wrestling. So that was, you know, from that perspective, Halloween Havoc was like their biggest show of the year.
Also, it was Macho Man that kind of brought it into WCW as well because he was already sponsored by Slim Jim before he went to WCW.
WWE lost all that. Bischoff
Yeah, they
talked
were
about
pissed,
that.
bro. They were pissed about it.
It was a no-brainer at any price to pretty much bring Macho in because he brought the Slim Jim thing with him. So
That was a big deal.
the Slim Jim sponsorship paid Macho's salary and some. So he almost
for
got
sure.
Macho Man for free. And he got
100%.
the notoriety, the partnership with Slim Jim.
Yeah, and everyone will always remember, like when you think of Slim Jims, you think of Macho Man, no matter what, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
Snap into it. Ooh, yeah.
Snap into it. Oh yeah, dig it.
So we didn't have any of that. I mean, there was just the set that they had. It looked like they just went to like the closeout bin at Spirit Halloween or whatever and just
It was
bought
like-
whatever.
Are you talking about with the NXT show?
Yeah, the Halloween Havoc show. The set was terrible. Well, you had the women's tag. You had 3 title changes that were just basically the same thing. The women's stuff was all the same thing.
I enjoyed what I saw though, as in like
You're at a PLE, a big time event like this. It should be a marquee spot. You're not sharing the weekend with anybody else, which I thought was a mistake. But and you're setting up stupid matches for not just your stupid television weekly show. You're doing these terrible backstage segments, but you're even setting up matches for Evolve. No one cares about that shit.
well, I guess they're trying to build it up a little bit because no one gives a shit about it. You know what I mean?
I know, but it kills that energy for that big event vibe. You know, there was nothing special about that arena. Another thing, I can't wait. I want to talk to Vet about this.
Yeah,
why
just
run,
saving.
why
You're saying
run
too
it?
much now, Rick.
Well, a little teaser. I'm going to think a little more on it. Now, I know I'm going to have the platform to conversate about it, but why not package that as part of this upcoming Saturday night's main event weekend in Salt Lake City?
True, you could do that. You could have done that. They could have done that, but
how many people are just going out of their way? How many people just didn't? Have already not just canceled Peacock. They're like, oh, I gotta save it for NXT. Well, now you got
the NXT PLEs are on Peacock only as well.
Yeah,
In the US, yes.
in the US.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Right.
Now they did move. It's Saturday night's main event is a Peacock exclusive now. They're not. It's not running open air anymore. They're not putting it on.
See, that sucks. That's pretty messed up, man. Because are they going to care about this event just as much as they would have if it was on open
my
air
biggest
television?
question is, I hope they still stick to that hard 2 hour out.
Yeah.
Oh, they will. They will. I think.
Well, they don't have to now.
Well, I guess that's true, but I think they still will, cut out at the 2 hour mark.
No, because it's just on Peacock. They can run long.
But how many matches have they said? How many matches do we know of right now that's going to be
I hope they
on Saturday night's main event?
I love that because then it makes it.
Yeah, I agree, Frank. That was a
the
clusterfuck.
new championship,
Right.
The vacant title. You got Drew and Cody. You got Tiffany and Jade. So there's 3 that I know of. All right, here we go. Here, Nikki looking all
The
kinds
Dom
of
match
fine.
more than likely will happen.
Don't hug anybody. Do not hug anybody.
And the thing with the Hardy Boys match at Halloween Havoc too is it was a broken rules match. So you're thinking to get Broken Universe instead of they just make the broken entrance. Oh, that
was the Woken entrance.
It said Woken in the thing. Like they couldn't bother to change that.
I know that was lazy because they were calling them broken, but they're still using the Woken shit.
Yeah, and no Broken Universe stuff. After we saw their Broken Universe to build to it.
Yeah, I know that's true. And did you know that was AI that did that? The little vignette that we saw before the match. That was all AI, man, which is pretty crazy because I was like, wow, that looks really, really good. I'm sure the Hardy Boys came out and said that themselves.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's heartbreaking to hear.
It is it is because you know what? Everyone's gonna get lazy. Look at what he's been posting lately of himself.
Yeah,
it's all AI.
Little food kitties.
Yeah, all AI, man.
That's the most pussy that guy's seen in years.
Ow.
You know how I feel about the AI stuff, Jimmy. I went off on it yesterday on it. So.
Labrat knows, like, I am the AI. I invented the AI. I was AI before AI was even a thing. I'm testing Labrat right now. He's my personal assistant for testing new things. Right now, we're testing standard definition. Labrat. What's with the SD, Labrat? What are they testing on you this time? I thought I was testing you.
I'm trying to figure out here.
That's right, Labrat. Oh, you're my Labrat. So tomorrow we're going to be testing you. What are we going to be testing? So today it's SD. Tomorrow we're going to go to HD. And if you're lucky, the day after we'll even go to Ultra HD. San Diego. They're in Anaheim right now, aren't they? Oh wait.
Yeah, and so the Mighty Ducks logo.
Yeah. I need AI between my ears.
Yeah.
Incredibly confident. You see that dissipating as the seconds tick by.
No. You can't unplug me there. man.
All
I
right. So
can unplug
instead
you.
of, I was just curious here. So instead of airing Saturday night's main event, NBC will be airing. This makes sense. It's going to be a way bigger ratings draw for them. They're going to be running the USC Trojan versus the Nebraska Cornhusker.
No one cares.
So that makes total sense to not run wrestling.
Well, yeah. Why not? Or why not?
Right.
Not,
I knew it was going to be.
dude.
I knew it was going to be sports related. I didn't know it was football. I forgot they had it. I thought maybe they'd be running the NBA, which both
There
were
would be some
way
NBA
more.
games on, right? On the weekend, 100%.
Well, they just re-signed. The NBA is back on NBC. You got on stage that people are loving it there.
Yeah, because of the theme song.
NBA's got all that. So NBA's got all that heat on them right now. Anyway,
This is the NBA on NBC. It is nostalgic, though, I must say.
I wore jean shorts to the Osborne's annual neighborhood barbecue, and they yelled at me. This year, I went to Men's Warehouse, so I'll have the best outfit. The good plug. Big one.
it does kind of suck. Though I guess it is good for Peacock. I mean, it just kind of sucked that the John Cena final match is going to be just on Peacock streaming instead of.
Wait, it's not this Saturday night's main event, is it?
No, it's the next one.
No, the next one.
Right.
Yeah, December 13th.
Yeah, that's pretty uneventful, isn't it? You'd think if it's not going to be on open air television, unless that one might be.
I
mean, you never know. I could see NBC wanting a piece of that cake.
mean, they're getting it on the Peacock, so I mean.
Yeah, but it would be big.
I think it'd be interesting to see how many, like, what was the actual decrease? How many people did not renew once since WWE took their pay-per-views to ESPN?
That's a good question. Can we find that out?
Well, maybe we can.
Do we need to
research
make a
that.
FOIA request to find that shit out?
Do it, man. See if we can get it for tomorrow. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
No, it takes longer than
That'd
that.
be kind of interesting.
It would be. I'd love to know, but I don't know where to look to get it. I mean,
we wouldn't know exactly, but I'm sure there's somewhere where you can just look like month to month and see, like, all right, we can look and say, all right, how many people dropped off in September? How much did subs decline from September to November or something like that, or October?
I know if you do a FOIA request, they probably will give you the information because it is public technically.
That's what I'm saying. It's probably already out there somewhere.
Well, let's see. I'll do a Google search.
Do they? Let me ask you guys this. Brandon, you go first on this one. So with the Cena last match, would you do any other matches on that show, or just have it be John Cena?
I would have some other matches just to kind of you don't want to have the whole meal be the main course. You want some appetizers. You want,
man. I'm kind of split on it. I've seen some people pitching, some guys in the know that were talking about it, and just make the argument that it should just be John Cena. Make the entire thing. What do you think, Jimmy?
The entire show?
Yeah, I mean, it's only like they're sticking with 2 hours. So
Like
you
he's
think
dead?
you can do a hype thing. It should be a John Cena tribute. Do it a hype for him, running down the career, do some cool things like just real quick where you rotate through people sitting down talking about what it meant for John Cena, sharing stories. The match itself, let him go out there and push it. Let him go 30 minutes, and then you're gonna have to have some kind of send off. Let him give a farewell speech. So even if there is other matches, I mean, they aren't going to have too much time.
That sounds like a bit of a Cena fatigue thing going on there. I think, Rick, that's too much, man. Maybe. And plus, he's alive. He's not dead. I mean, that's what they do when he's dead. When someone dies, pretty much as big as him.
No, I mean,
I don't
but
know if-
the people are going to want to celebrate that, man.
Yeah, I think it's a bit too much, but I don't know. That's just me. You know what I mean? Maybe the kids would love it, guaranteed.
Man, well, all them T-shirts, man.
Guaranteed. But would people turn up for just a whole bunch of interviews? I don't know, bro.
Man, they're real quick clips like that, man. Now that's my other thought. If I'm sitting like, man, if I just paid that top dollar for that, and I'm sitting in the arena, I would.
You're gonna do your head in, bro.
It's for John Cena.
I don't know. I don't think it would work that well.
If it is, man. I wouldn't. Even if I did other matches, I would only do 3 matches on that show.
Well, what I would do is I'll just save it for the Hall of Fame.
A lot of fans. There's going to be a lot of. That could be a couple of years from now. You don't want to rush that because you know milk that money.
I mean,
Cena will probably go into the Hall of Fame in Saudi.
Oh no! Fuck no, bro! No.
I could.
If they're gonna do that, rush it now.
I could. Yeah, that I agree. Rush it now, but I could see the Saudis like we want that to happen here. How much we have to pay?
Yeah, the Saudis are going to pay for that. John's. I think he will stick to it. Maybe not. Not saying he'll never come back for something, but I don't think he'll want to come back and wrestle in 2 years after everything that was made of this farewell tour. But so I think John will be that headliner for the Saudi Hall of Fame. And again, they're going to be begging people to travel there. This isn't going to be full of people as easy as they thought.
Can you please look for us? Just quietly. Sorry, Rick. I just wanted to quickly say that. Can you please look for us, if anything, because I'm trying to find it now. Sorry, Rick. Say what you were saying again, that last bit.
No, I mean, it's just that's going to be one of the big draws that the Saudis want. They're going to have, and especially if they're trying to get people to go there, they're going to hope maybe to go see John Cena in the Hall of Fame will be a reason to travel there.
Well, I do think people will travel there regardless.
Roxy and Nikki.
If it's not a bought-out event. But also,
it's going to be packed. There's going to be whatever 80,000 people there because they're going to be forced to go.
I don't think where's the show going to be held at? Do you know?
DC.
They might be building a whole new stadium.
No, I'm asking because if it's at
what?
the same old, if it's at the same old,
I know what show are you talking about?
The fucking WrestleMania in Saudi.
What show are you talking about? All right,
Saudi WrestleMania.
Brandon, you had a split. You didn't know you were talking. They might build a whole new stadium by then.
They might.
That's
yes.
what I was going to ask. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I don't think they've got one huge stadium. I think, but I don't think it even reaches 80,000.
It's the
stadiums are big but small at the same time.
They got more money than the rest of the world, man. They'll do whatever the hell they want.
They do, but yeah. Thanks, Liz, for the info, by the way. So basically, we won't see that information until next month. They won't release those until 10 quarter time, and that isn't due to the sec until next month.
Good. All right. At least they gave Roxy a win here.
Who should wrestle again? I just missed that.
Nikki Bella. She just wrestled
if she
fucking
didn't beat
12
Nikki
minutes.
Bella. I'm going to have to rewatch this all over again.
All right, here we go. Beat her up. Stephanie for the save. And then Nikki's going to start fucking hugging her.
Stop it. What did she used to call it? Vacuer or something like that? Vacua or something like that? Is it a vacuer?
Really? They're bailing? I'm about to say, yeah. At the very least, Big Mommy get in there.
Well, Big Mommy's about to get in there now. I mean, to be fair, vacuer goes up to her tits, pretty much. Really, Raquel should absolutely annihilate both of them in real life.
No, we don't need physicality right here. You're giving that shit away. You're teasing it right now.
Our time.
You're teasing it right now, man. As the vet will tell you, man, you just don't give away the violence right there. Oh, fucking fuck! Stupid
What?
fucking bitch! Stop having her hug everybody.
See, you conjured it again, Rick. She fucking hugs people, bro. You're who Bray was talking about. Bree was talking about, Jimmy. What was Bree talking about, bro? What am I missing?
Brie cheese.
Do you do you fucking listen to the Bellas podcast, you mark?
Who? You do. You've told me stuff from the show before.
I love that podcast. It's the best.
Gotcha.
That you guys need to put yourself to the limit.
I agree, actually, with the hammer. Very underrated too, man, right now. Who, me?
Oh, I like Bailey's got the Macho Man wrestling buddy in the background.
Wait, who you talking about, Frank? I'm not the one pissing on this shit as much. I ain't JD from New York. Come on, bro. I think you're talking about Rick, hopefully.
What?
Sounding like JD from New York. You know who JD
that's
is? You know who
fucking
JD
wiener.
is, right?
I just know a little bit of him because Kaz is on his nuts.
Really? Oh, yeah, he's a big
Yeah,
fan of his,
yeah,
isn't he?
yeah. Kaz likes him.
I think they've been on dates.
I know a few things about JD, but I won't get into it here.
Woo!
We've got mutual friends, that's why.
Who? Kaz?
No, me. Not
That's the
Kaz.
byproduct.
Kaz
Yeah,
is one of
he's
them
the
now that I know.
He's the mutual.
But no. see, you're JD. Rick,
Who is?
Titles mean a lot to me. And I know you would like to rewrite some
definitely not.
It's a big night, and I believe in us. We're in the main event, and I really think that we can do this. But now that you say that you haven't been in the ring with Charlotte or Alexa, what if we lose?
Well, if JD apparently sees that this sucks, then he is right.
He's blocked me, so he can eat a dick.
What if we win?
You know, I never realized, man, Bird Girl has like no titties.
Yeah, I mean,
She's pretty much a stick.
Unless she's got them taped down. Jesus Christ.
thank you, Frank. Don't make me enlightened. I mean, I could.
I mean, here's
But,
another
look,
thing.
I'll say this, all right. Anyone that thinks he's a virgin, like people say he's a virgin, Mark, and blah blah blah. He did have a pretty hot girlfriend once upon a time.
Who?
JT. I'm serious. And she's kind of known. So I don't know if I want to bring up her name.
Well, if everyone knows her, who is it? Let's look at her.
Oh, I can't say it, man. I can't. Because she's a good girl, bro. Like, I'm going to do that to her.
Well, if she's kind of known, maybe you're putting her over, man. You know, people
She's
go
known
check out
because
her
she's
social.
she's in the circle, put it that way. That's the only hint I'm going to give.
The circle jerk?
The circle jerkers.
Like the Suso thing. So are we supposed to believe that two brothers could have a conversation all week and he just happens to run into him in a hallway?
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, who, Jay or Jimmy?
Both.
Either one
Or
of them.
both, yeah.
I mean, unless Jay is like just as bad on checking his DMs as Jimmy is, maybe that would be believable.
Man, honestly, I can't stand social media sometimes, bro. I don't know, man.
You work in social media.
I know,
dude.
and that's the bad thing. That's the problem. You know what I mean? That's the issue.
Well, speaking of social media, there is one fun WWE feud that's been brewing on Twitter, and that's between Drew McIntyre and Naomi's, and as well as Baby Uso.
I saw that. That was good. Yeah, Naomi put out the tweet asking if anyone would be so kind to carry the baby for a couple days so she can go take care of business on Drew McIntyre. And Drew.
That is funny.
But then Drew replied, I love you, Trinity, but I hope that baby ain't as big of a bitch as its daddy.
Because they're having a little girl, aren't they, as well? If I remember, or some shit like that.
I don't know. No, it's a boy. It's a little boy, I think, because they had the. She also showed the ultrasound where it was eating.
It was
like
eating?
it had its head. Yeah, it looks like it's eating. I'm not sure.
I heard it was going to be a girl or some shit.
I'm not sure what the gender is.
All
I don't
right.
believe there's anyone anymore.
All right, and that's a commercial break, and that's actually a good spot to go ahead and pause for tonight. Get ready for the Impact Attack. We'll be back in about 15 minutes.
All right.
All right. Actually, looking
I
forward to
guess,
that.
yeah. Everybody give that a listen. Stick around. Here's your finishing up Raw. Here we get ready to go back with Braun Breaker. Plug it here real quick. Be back here on the channel tomorrow morning live, 10 a.m., my friends. That's Eastern time, 10 a.m. Jimmy T is going to be taking the wheel. I'm going to be in that passenger seat. We're going to be breaking it down for you on I Like It Raw.
All right, peeps. Peace out. See you guys in the morning in the AM. Rick, I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, actually, Brandon, you're jumping back on to do the other half, right?
Yes, sir.
I might even join you for that. Who knows? We'll see.
I'll send you the link.
Oh, please.
All right.
Yeah, please. Thank you. Peace out, peeps.
All right, see you guys.
Allah.
Oh,
See
yeah,
y'all.
remember, give a listen. Click the live tab here on the page. Monday Locker Room, Rip Rogers special. You don't want to miss it, man. He was hot. We'll see you guys.
Whoop, whoop.
Boop, boop. Peace out, Brandon. Don't forget the link.